yoga. We're going to start by getting centered. So go ahead and slide to the back of your chair, uncross your legs, have the feet flat on the floor, and just relax back. Take a load off. We'll spend a few moments going inward before we start to move this body around. So letting your eyes close. And as you do so, I invite you to take some deep breaths. So inhale, filling the lungs to capacity. And exhaling as much breath as you can without forcing it. Full deep breath in and out. Do that a few more times. Full breath in, full breath out. Then I'll let the mouth close and breathing in your now normal fashion, whatever that feels like for you. Just be aware of the breath. So notice the inhale, notice your exhale. Letting this awareness of the breath bring you to the present moment. Not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future, not worried about the to-do lists or the plans, not ruminating on what could have been, but just the breath, this inhale and this exhale. And as this breath brings our minds to the present moment, we can be more mindful about our movements, about our thoughts, about our influence or effect on the world. And it also creates the space for us to feel things like happiness and joy. Many traditions teach that true joy can only be felt in the present moment. So by being aware of the breath, you're opening yourself up to that possibility. So take a few more of those present breaths. Okay, and with your next inhale, take a deeper breath in and out. And slowly bring yourself back to the room. Welcome back. Then go ahead and slide to the edge of your seat, edge of your chair. And we're going to start with the knees about hip width apart and have the heels stacking underneath the knees. And we're going to do some opposite sides of the body type movement. You'll see what I mean here in just a moment. But start with your arms relaxing down by your sides. Identify the right side of your body. Identify the left side of your body. That'll come in real handy here in just a second. And then with your next inhale, please extend your right arm forward and then up overhead, full range of motion. And then exhale, release that arm forward and down. And then we'll do the other side. Inhale, extend the left arm forward and up. And then exhale, forward and down. Inhale, right arm forward and up. Exhale, right arm forward and down. Left arm and down. Right arm and down. Left arm. Exhale down. We're going to switch things up just a little bit here. So lift the right arm up like before. And as you bring the right arm down, bring the left arm forward and up. So you're just switching places at the same time. And then switch again. Bring the left arm down, right arm forward and up. There's that brief moment where the hands are facing one another. Keep going. Moving both arms at the same time, but in opposite directions. It's a little teaser for the brain here. Which arm is moving? You might find that you start moving and then the arms start moving in the same direction. You have to course correct a little bit here. Keep going, just a few more rounds. Moving the arms in opposite directions, but at the same time. Same pace. Breathe. Good. And the next time you take the left arm overhead, exhale, just bring the left arm down. Both arms relaxing by your sides when you are done. Good. Feeling sensation. So warm up the shoulders here. A little bit of the brain activity going on there. And for the next exercise, we're going to work with this opposite sides of the body thing again, and we're going to work on lifting the leg. So you might need to slide back in your chair a little bit so that you don't fall over. And if at the end of the day, by doing this exercise, you just feel unsteady, like you're just going to fall no matter what, just move the arms. Don't worry about the legs. Okay. So watch me do this once or twice just so you can get it in your visual cues before you start doing it in your body. I'm going to inhale, lift my right arm forward and up. At the same time, extend my left leg forward, pulling the toes back. This helps to lengthen the back of the leg. And then exhale, I'll bring the foot and arm back down. And then I'll switch sides. I'll bring the left arm up, extend the right leg forward, pull the toes back, and then exhale, place back down. Now, as you do this, you're going to be tempted to round your back a lot. Try to keep the heart or the chest lifting here. You can lean back and around a little bit, but this is really helping to warm up the core. So let's do it all together. Arms by your sides. And with your inhale, lift the right arm and extend the left leg, pull the toes back. And then exhale, put it all back down. Good, let's do that at the other side. Left arm, right leg. And exhale, release. Right arm, left leg. Exhale, release. Left arm, right leg. Exhale, release. Let's just keep going. Opposite arm, opposite leg, moving at your own pace. I like to inhale as I lift the arm and extend the leg, and exhale as I bring them down. And again, this is helping to warm up the core. So you want to try to keep the chest lifting, activating the lower back. I know it's hard. Just do it anyway. Good. Let's do one more time on each side. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And as you bring that down after that last round, go ahead and relax for a moment. Feeling sensation in the legs, the backs of the legs, the lower back, the shoulders, hip flexors, core. And then from here, go ahead and interlace your fingers in front of you, turn the palms away from you, and take the arms up and over and straighten the elbows. Reach through the palms. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Keep reaching. And as you reach the palms toward the ceiling, I want you to shrug your tailbone under just a little bit. Shrug it under. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale, release the arms down. Bring the hands onto the thighs. And then dramatically drape yourself down over your thighs for a moment. Forward fold. Good. All right. Inhale back up to a seat. So for our next exercise, we're going to do some spinal flexing. I'm going to turn sideways, but you can keep facing forward. Still sitting on the edge of your chair. Knees and feet are about hip width apart. With your next inhale, roll the shoulders down your back. Look up with the head and chest. With your exhale, round the back, look forward and down. Inhale, opening the chest again. And exhale, rounding the back. Keep going. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding. And this movement, keep going, this movement is happening in just the upper back. The lower back barely moves, if it does at all. Opening up, inhale, rounding, exhale. When we sit a lot, which many of us do, this upper back region can become quite tight and even sometimes painful. And so by moving it around like this and helping to move some of this tension out, we create some more mobility here. And we also create some strength so that we're less inclined to be in discomfort or pain down the road. So with that in mind, let's do a few more. Inhale, opening, exhale, rounding. Inhale, opening, and exhale, rounding. And one more time. And as you bring the spine to neutral this time, just relax the shoulders down and feel sensation. Good. So one thing you might have noticed as we were moving in and out of that pose, we're just kind of creating that mobility, is that we started to feel some tension rising to the shoulders, or to the shoulders and the neck. So because it's nice and warmed up, we can help to move some of that tension out through continued stretching. So go ahead and relax your arms down by your sides. And you want to feel like the shoulder and arm are heavy, that they're just kind of hanging or weighted. Good. And then take your left ear to your left shoulder. As you do so, you feel that stretch on the right side of the neck. It's gentle pull the right shoulder downward. And we're going to come back to the side in just a moment, but go ahead and bring the head back up to neutral. And then take the right ear to the right shoulder. This time feeling that big stretch on the left side of the neck as the left shoulder anchors down. And now we're going to teeter-totter from side to side on the neck here. So bring the head back up and then ear to shoulder, head back up, ear to shoulder. And just keep going from side to side, moving slowly, moving mindfully, and just keep breathing. Slow breath in, slow breath out, just helping to coax some of this tension in the sides of the neck and shoulders of, out of the body. Good. And we're going to add on to this practice. So taking an ear to the shoulder, go ahead and roll forward, chin down to the breastbone, then keep rolling to the other side. We're only going to do half circles here. So roll forward again, chin to sternum, and then coming back to the first side. And just keep making these half circle movements. Ear to shoulder, chin to sternum, ear to shoulder, chin to sternum. Moving slowly, breathing, feeling this gentle pull of the muscles at the back of the neck. This release here at the back of the neck is great if you, like me, are a jaw clencher. So when you clench the jaw a lot, especially when you sleep, it just winds that tension all the way back up into the back of the neck and the head. This just helps you to release that tension. So just keep going for a little bit longer, ear to shoulder, rolling forward, ear to shoulder. Breathe. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I could probably do this for another 10 minutes, but we got a little bit more work to do today. So for now, you can come back to it later if you want to, but for now, bring the chin to the sternum, keep it there for a moment, and then lift the head up to neutral. Might feel like you got a brand new neck. I can certainly feel some of the tension that was in my shoulders just gone. So hopefully that's at least somewhat of what you're feeling. But we're going to move along now. So we're still sitting on the edge of our seats because who knows what's next. And having the knees about hip width apart, heel stacking underneath. And for this twist, I'm going to have you take your right hand across the body to the outside of your left thigh. Now, if that's a far reach for you, you can just bring that right hand to the inner right thigh. So outside of the left or inside of the right. And then your left hand can come onto the chair cushion next to you, or if you have a bit more rotation in your spine, you can hold on to the chair back behind you. Once you have your hands placed, sit up tall, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, roll the left shoulder back, look behind you, twist, 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 and stay in the twist. Now, just because we're holding the pose doesn't mean we're done working here. So as you hold the pose, sit up a bit taller, feel the crown of the head lift upwards. And then exhale, twist a little bit deeper, feeling the navel pull into the body and twist with you to the left. Perfect. All right. With your next inhale, carefully unwind back to center. Notice sensation. And not that just your shirt is twisted, but your whole body is twisted. And we're going to balance that out. So to do the other side, take your left hand to the outside of your right thigh or inside of the left thigh. Take your right hand onto the chair cushion or onto the chair back behind you. Once you have the hands in place, sit up nice and tall, feel the crown of the head lift, and then exhale, roll the right shoulder back, look behind you, twist, 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 and stay. And again, staying in the pose, sit up a bit taller, feel the crown of the head lift. And then exhale, roll the right shoulder back just a hair further and breathe. All right, with your next inhalation, carefully unwind to center. Feel sensation. What's going on in the body? All right, so for our next exercise, we're going to do some work for the core, your lower back, and yeah, we'll just roll with it. It's a bit more of the knee lifting and leg extension that we did at the beginning of class. So if you need support during this practice, what you can do is take your hands onto the chair next to you and just create some stability here. It's going to be tempting as you bring a knee into the chest to really round your back here. Try to keep the chest lifting. It's probably the hardest part of this exercise. So we're gonna do one leg, then the other. So either holding on to the chair or just relaxing your arms down. Identify your right leg, flex the right foot, pull the toes up, and then lift the knee in towards your chest. And then exhale, bring the foot down, barely graze the floor, and then inhale, bring it back up. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. A couple more times. Good. Inhale, bring the knee up. Exhale, extend the right leg forward. I know. Inhale, bring the knee in. Exhale, extend forward again. Inhale, knee in. Try to keep the chest lifting here. Exhale. Inhale. Twice more. Extend. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, extend the foot or the leg. Keep it there for 2 breaths. Lift the heel a bit higher. Lift the chest a bit more. 1 more breath. Good. And then go ahead and bend the knee. Bring the foot down and relax. After that first side, I'm pretty sure you're aware of the difference in sensation between the right and left sides, which means we have to do the other side because one leg is now stronger than the other. And we're trying to create balance. And so for that alone, we do have to do the other side. So again, you can hold on to the chair if you'd like to. You can relax your arms down. Identify your left leg, flex the foot, pull the toes away from the floor. And then go ahead and inhale, bring the knee into the chest. And then exhale, barely graze the floor. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep the heart lifting here. One more time. And then bring the left knee up. Exhale, push the foot forward. Inhale up. Exhale, push the foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, push. Inhale, twice more, push. And in, last one, push. Stay for 2 breaths. Lift the heel a bit higher. Lift the chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, carefully bring the foot back to the floor. Whew. Feeling sensation in that left side. Good. So doing that exercise, of course, strengthens the hips and the core and the lower back. It also sometimes creates a little bit of tension in the hip joint. So we're going to do an exercise next to help relieve that. So identify your right leg, flex the foot, pick the knee up, and then just shake it from side to side. Hip shake. And breathe. Just feeling that leg move loosely in the hip socket. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, doing the same thing on the other side. Left leg, flex the foot, lift the knee, and shake. Working it out, working it out. Breathe. This is great to do if you have tight hips in general. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. You might feel some tingling in the legs and feet. With circulation, it's good for you. And for our last exercise before we meditate, we're just going to come into our forward fold. So sit up tall, take a deep breath in, and then again, dramatically drape yourself down over the thighs. Your hands can stay on the knees or thighs if you'd like, or you can just hang the arms toward the floor. Feeling this length in the back body. Feeling this compression of the front body. All right. With your next inhale, sit back up. Beautiful. Great job, everybody. So let's spend the last few minutes we have together in a meditation. Slide to the back of your chair, make yourself comfortable. Feet flat on the floor if you can. And as your eyes close, take a deep breath in and out, just settling in. And relax your body here. Just really relax into the chair, relax the feet and legs, relax the core, shoulders, the arms hang heavy, hands unclench, throat, jaw, eyes, forehead, and anywhere else. Let it go. Aware of the breath moving in and out again. And I'd like you to think of the first thing that comes to your mind when I ask you the question, what brings you joy? What brings you joy? The first thing that pops into your head. Don't question it. What brings you joy? And once you have it, begin to contemplate why it brings you joy. Not looking for a singular answer, but maybe a list or an idea. Why does this bring you joy? How does this bring you joy? Maybe it's a sensation that takes over your body. Even thinking about it, you might feel that sensation right now. If you do, let it happen. What does it feel like when this thing brings you joy? Why does it bring you joy? How does it make you feel as it brings you joy? Let that feeling expand in your body and in your mind. Sometimes when you're in this contemplation, you may feel lighter. There's not as much heaviness in the world or in your mind or body. Sometimes it feels spacious. Sometimes it feels calm and relaxing. Sometimes it feels exciting. Sometimes both. And sit with this feeling and contemplation of joy for just a little bit longer. Maybe you're feeling a shift in your mental state, as joy often does. And knowing that when you go back out into your world, if you ever want to feel connected to this feeling, that really it only takes a few minutes of gentle contemplation on the answer to the question, what brings you joy? And be sure to bring that joy with you as you take a deeper, fuller breath. Bringing the palms together in front of you, go ahead and rub them together, creating warmth or heat between them. And take the heated palms over your eyes. Gently brushing over the top of your head, down your neck, and bringing yourself back to the space around you. Great job today, everybody. I hope this practice serves you well. Hope it was fun. And I hope you have a great weekend. Until we see each other again, take care. Thank you.